Hey guys, so this is me 2 months on T. Probably actually a couple days after my 2 months. I was kind of postponing making a video just because I wasn't sure if I was gonna. I had made one, just a regular update video, fairly recently, but I figured 2 months I should make a video. So yeah, so everything with me is good. Nothing, not a lot's changed, although I was put in kind of interesting situations. So last week, I don't know if I told you about this, but I think it was just last week we had our coaches meeting, and so my coach from college is obviously there. She's the head coach, and so you kind of had like the women's coaches over in one corner and the men's coaches in the other, and from across the room she shouts, hey, like my last name, like, are you gonna row in the women's alumni? And I was like, nope. And she was like, oh, why? Like, can you not get off work? Like she was really surprised and sounded, fairly disappointed. And I was like, well, I was gonna tell you this one-on-one, but I guess I might as well tell everybody. And like, kind of like went on, and I was like, so I'm gonna be. You remember when I was 19 and I came out as trans? Well, yeah, I'm actually pursuing medical transition, and ethically, I don't know if that'd be fair, blah, blah, blah. And she's like, oh yeah, okay, so she got it. And she's been super awesome about it since then, and actually, on that note, I did find out that while there is no, I don't think there's any rule regarding the head of the Charles, even if you look at the NCAA rules, they state that a female athlete who begins hormone replacement therapy can still compete, is still eligible to compete within NCAA rules as a woman, as a female athlete, for 2 more years. So I have 2 years of ethical eligibility according to the NCAA. So I may very well ruin the Alumni 8, and I think that would actually be a ton of fun. I've been trying to the last 2 years and haven't managed to get a seat. Or I guess my first year out I didn't want to row it, and then the second year I kind of got the runaround because I was kind of out of town and stuff. But so that could be exciting and fun. Other than that, yeah, I don't know. Things are good. I looked into, I did a little more research on kind of what Dr. Rumer in particular requires prior to surgery, so I know that I'm going to have to, get off of hormones 2 weeks-ish beforehand, and then also there's prepared this huge list, this ridiculously long list of not just medications you can't be on for 2 weeks prior, but also foods they recommend you don't eat prior. And it's a lot of stuff. Like stuff that I just generally eat, like almonds and apricots and like strawberries and just a lot of stuff. So that'll be interesting. I'm kind of looking forward to my pre-op phone call with her just to kind of figure that stuff out. And also, what was really helpful was this blog I found, and maybe I can find it and try and post a link to it. They also, what was it? Lost my train of thought. Ooh, yeah. Oh yeah, they also posted stuff you don't think about when you're saving your money for your surgery. So other things you're gonna have to buy, such as, or more importantly, things that you're not factoring into like surgical costs, such as the blood work you need to have done prior, the physical you need to have done prior. And so since I don't have health insurance, it's really good to have that in mind. So like I apparently need like a full metabolic rundown, a blood clotting factor, a urinalysis, and yeah, I think, and then just that basic physical. So since I don't have insurance, it's a good thing for me to kind of have in the back of my mind. Apparently, costs for this stuff there's a huge discrepancy based on where you go. So I wanted to make sure I had somewhere to go. So first, I thought, Planned Parenthood's been doing all my HRT, but then I figured, I don't think they do a whole lot of blood work. And so I looked at, we have a local free health clinic, and they kind of directed me back towards Planned Parenthood. But I did find out in that transaction that I could go there for a physical and get that done for free. And then Planned Parenthood directed me to the local medical center. And so I talked to the people in the lab directly, and they can actually take the specimen and then process it. And they gave me all the costs for that as well. So I'm looking at under $100 to get all that done prior. So that's really awesome to know. Yeah, I'll try to post that just so you guys have an idea, more specific idea of what to expect.